Figured I might make a video of this on its own. This is the hood trim off of a 64 Impala. As you can see, the insert's gone. I was thinking it was going to be a lot easier to replace than what it is. I was thinking it just had a few metal tabs that folded over and held that in. That is incorrect. Yeah, it's stamped all the way around. There was a little bit of tape on here. Like I said, just kind of protect it. I don't think I'll mess it up none, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Alright, that should take care of that. These appear to be 3/8 from what I can see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should brought a little magnetic tray. That would have been a good idea. Do good ideas around here. We'll throw it up here. Lose it later. They don't leave a whole lot of studs sticking out. Granted, there was a little bit of a gap on the top there. Maybe you can go closer. Not really a body man, but we'll tinker with it and see if we can make it a little bit better. Hopefully not make it worse. There's always a possibility with this stuff. We'll loosen these other ones. This one looks like it's designed to go through the hole. We'll kind of see. I won't pry it too hard, just in case. And we got a small screwdriver. Trying to stick it in the hole here. There we go. Just like that. Voila, there we have it. That doesn't go at all like I thought it did. So that's cool. So that's not at all like I thought it was going to be. I was thinking there's an opening here with just some little metal tabs that folded over. That's not the case. I'll have to reach out to some buddies of mine and see how to do this. Well, it looks like we're in for a world of hurt. Yeah, all that has to come uncrimped. I reached out to the 6'4" king himself, RJ Tickler, and he said, yeah, you got to do that. He said I should be able to do just one side. I'm going to try and do the bottom. This one's messed up. Yeah, I'm going to slowly try and peel it back. We'll get that little insert piece out. Well, clips, I guess is what they're called. But we're going to get that out, put the insert in, try and button it back up and get it all back together and make it look nice. Well, we got a little background noise. County's mowing the ditches, which I'm not even complaining about because they're pretty rough. I got some little plastic pry tools. I'm kind of trying to start here and hopefully work my way down. I don't know, second guessing, it almost looks like it'd be easier to go from the top. I'm just going to kind of play it and see how it goes. The reason I want to do the bottom is it'll be less noticeable. You know, if this gets kinked up at all, it'll be pretty noticeable on the top. So that would be less noticeable. Yeah, you might see it with the hood open. But I hate to say it, we'll probably end up doing both of them. Let's just see what it does here. It's kind of a awkward thing. Well, that just broke, so that's not good either. This is gonna be fun. Well, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna get me a pair of pliers, put some tape on them, see if I can slowly pull that. Yeah, this is fun. Some more tape on there. That might work. Yeah, it's gonna be extremely time consuming, which is not fun. So with that being said, I'll bring you guys back. Hopefully I make a little bit more progress and everything goes good. This thing's just so brittle. We'll see how it goes. Pretty time consuming. It was already broke right here. And as soon as I started, this broke. I was trying to use a little pry bar, kind of like that. Ended up getting my channel locks. I've got a really small set that I use, and put some tape on there and just slowly grabbing it and pulling it back. So far it seems to be doing the trick. It's very, very time consuming. Hopefully we won't have to do the top side, but yeah, I kind of figured I'd just start a little video on it and, you know, kind of document how it goes. That way if you want to do it, you can weigh out whether you want to do it or not. This trim's probably around like 250 bucks, I think, reproduced. So the owner wants to try and throw that in there. It's not in bad shape, but we're gonna see what we can do. Try and get it back looking good again. For a small little piece right here, I got a little precision screwdriver stuck under here. Kind of just bowed it up. That seems to be doing all right. The real fun part is going to be getting around the screw. I'm hoping I can get this side out, get my pliers on here, and then have my pliers on here and kind of pull that out. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so that worked out all right. We've just been grabbing our pliers, kind of flatten it out. This steel piece does seem to be loose, so we're going to wiggle it a little bit, see what we can do. As I said, in the perfect world, I would love to leave that and just kind of pull this up, slide it out. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be nice. Just trying to get something where I can get in there and pry. It's not looking the greatest. Let's bring that down just a little bit more. This stuff is super brittle, so you really got to be careful of that. As you can see when I pull that down, there's a little gap there. Hopefully you can see it. That's kind of a good start, I guess. At least it's trying to loosen up. So I've managed to get the whole bottom pried up. As you can see, I got a screwdriver in there. It is separating, but I don't see it going all the way like it needs to without picking that up. I was trying to pull this in, twist it over if you will. So we don't like that. So I'm going to start working on trying to pull that up there a little bit. Hopefully I can do just enough and it may pop out, but I don't know. We'll keep trying. The top seems to be a little bit easier. I found kind of a high spot. I was able to get a flathead screwdriver under there. Just kind of push it up at an angle a little bit, just twist it like that. It's doing all right. It's going slowly. I probably will come back through with the pliers and get it as much of a 90 degree as I can get it. So far this is doing all right. Again, time consuming. You just want to be careful not to press too much pressure down and end up kinking that, because that would suck. Yeah, we'll just keep playing with it a little bit by a little bit. I try the plastic tools. Like I said, it's just bending those. But this seems to be doing it. You just have to hammer it all back down when we're done. So it's best if you just lift it up just a little bit. Kind of go forward. That seems to be the ticket. It's loosening up. I see that piece moving back and forth, which is good. And just go a little bit further. We'll see what it does. Trying to get it where I can just pick it up and pull it out. It's just so crimped in there. You know you want to. Extra pair of hands now would be really awesome too. Come on, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Probably gonna be a train, but really, in all honesty, that right there is pretty much where you could get that in there. I'm contemplating pulling this further. I could soak it in some rust inhibitor, maybe spray some black paint on it since I'm this far into it. But yeah, when to draw the line, right? I guess we haven't messed it up beyond repair, so why not try, right? Ugh. We have victory. I'm gonna soak that in some Evaporust. It'll take all that off. Really should soak it all in Evaporust. I don't have that big of a container. But yeah, we'll snip that off. That's where it's breaking. We'll snip that off. I'm gonna try my best. I don't think it's gonna work. Actually, I know it's not. I was going to see about just sliding the insert in this way, but I'm going to start from here and work my way back. Try not to take all that out. Hopefully you can see any of that. I'm going to try to work my way from here back, loosen this up enough to where I can just slide that in there without scratching it up, because I don't want to take all that off if I don't have to. It's kind of the same as the other side. I found a spot that was a little bit higher. As you can see, it's all crimped down pretty well. But like a spot right there, like a spot right there, that's a little high. There was a spot just like that right here. As I said before, I'm not trying to do all this, so I'm going to kind of start here and go back, see how loose I can get that. But this is kind of what I'm doing. It seems to be working out all right, just a little bit at a time. Work your way down. You definitely want to make sure whatever you're laying your stuff on, wipe it off periodically, because a lot of grit and grime gets stuck in there. You wouldn't believe how much of this actually comes out of here. Surprised me. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this all the way till we get to that middle piece there. Remember when I said I didn't want to pull both sides out? Well, that didn't work out too well. This side I actually took the top. Is that what it is? Yes. Took the top and kind of just worked it down with a screwdriver, come all the way down. All right, I had to reposition this thing. It's really awkward, you know, to set it up without any hands on it. But yeah, brought my screwdriver, kind of put it in like that, and just turned it, worked my way down, and it went pretty smooth. The bottom, I did pull it, same as before. I started in the center and worked my way out, and out here, where it was a little rough on the other side, I just left it. And I got it to where I pulled the piece up and basically just slid it out, you know, kind of just hooked it out, and it went pretty good. So since I got that out, I'm gonna soak that again, just like I did the other one, get all the rust and stuff off of it, paint it black, and then we'll clean it up, throw it in. So we had to relocate due to the weather. We got it in here. Had to do a little bit of filing on that in there. It didn't want to quite fit in there just right. The trim may be bent a little, I don't know. We got it fitting good now. It's flat. Put me a little black stripe around the outside. Yeah, it ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. Looks a lot better than it did, that's for damn sure. And on our back side, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of RTV, probably right there, around each corners, trying to help it stay in while I put that metal in there. And there's a little dab. I didn't do a whole lot. I don't want it interfering with those little brackets. I just want it to kind of keep that corner in there. Totally forgot I was making a video on this. So I got my little inserts in there. They went pretty good. These ones, this one kind of fought me. I don't exactly remember how I put it in. I want to say I did the bottom first and then pop that in. I know that's how I did it on this side. Over here I put the bottom in first, and then I got me a screwdriver and stuck in between, and then popped them up, and it popped right in. It's doing really good. I got it sitting on a block of wood, and I'm hammering that edge over. It's doing really nicely. I'm just using a regular ball peen hammer. I've got a body hammer. I think I took it up by the house. I don't know. It's not here, so I'm just using what I got. But yeah, this is rolling over really nice. I'm just hammering it flat, kind of hemming it. So far, so good. I taped up the emblem, because as you can see, it does make some contact with the board, so I don't want to scratch that up. And yeah, so far, so good. It's trying to be a little bit windy outside, so we're going to go in the car, kind of get away from all that noise. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it helps you out, whether you kind of decide whether you want to tackle this job or just get a whole nother piece of trim. Like I said, it ain't too hard of a job. It's just very time consuming, very tedious. We got a lot more content coming up with this Impala, kind of going just all overall repairs on it, here and there, doing some brake work, doing hydraulic work, just kind of doing a bunch of random stuff really. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Got a good bit of subscribers. Believe it or not, 75% of you guys that come back aren't subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free, and you get to see all kinds of cool content. If you got any questions about a build or any kind of problems that you run into, hit me up in the comments or on Facebook. If I got stuff laying around that can use an example and kind of make a video for you. My thought is it's always easier to see something. You know, I can explain it to somebody, or I can show them and like, oh yeah, it just makes more, way more sense. So feel free to reach out. Like I said, if you got any questions, it always helps make content too. Win-win. So this is where I'm going to leave it. As I said, appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, you won't know what you can do till you try. Go out and fix your ride.